Well, hey, my friend, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm excited to share with you 5 different super budget friendly ideas for more of a non-traditional Easter basket, including this plain white party bag from Dollar Tree. So let me know, as always, which one is your favorite, which one you're going to try this year. And number 5 is perfect for the teenagers in your life. Let's get to it. Surprise, we are headed into Dollar Tree to get all the supplies to make all of these alternative Easter baskets. Have you seen these viral snack boxes? They're in the Dollar Tree Plus section for $6. I think we can do better. Go to the hardware section and grab one of these little storage containers. They are so cute and very similar for $1.50. Okay, so first you're going to take off the sticker, and then you could literally fill it up and have it see-through. I love that idea, but of course I had to try to kind of zhuzh it up a little myself. So I took a napkin, we're going to decoupage it, so I'm getting it down to its most singular layer, and I'm going to add an extra little napkin on top in the center. And I thought this one with the bunny was so cute. Look at the part with his bunny butt. Okay, I'm going to use that for a different project. For this one, we're just going to use his face. Now I'm going to take the trim off of this as well because it's going to fit in the center of the little Snackle box that we're going to make. We're going to get it down to the single most layer 2 so that we can decoupage it on the top here. Now this project, listen, you can go as crazy wild as you want, or you can make it really subdue. They have some really cute floral napkins at the Dollar Tree right now, and I think they would be really cute on here too. It just depends on the kid you're going to give it to, or the adult. I'm telling you, we all like a little Snackle box, don't we? Not gonna lie, when you're watching your favorite show, it's a great way to have some of your favorite snacks. So I'm just applying the Mod Podge on here, and then I'm putting the napkin on. I'm going to press it down with my fingers to get all of those wrinkles out, and then trim the excess napkin away from the edges. Once I had that done, I went ahead and cut out the little handle part. Again, this is all optional. You can create this however you want. And then I used the X-Acto knife to cut out that center piece. I did add a little Mod Podge to all the edges, and then I applied that little bunny napkin right there to the very center of the Snackle box. It's going to be so adorable. I think I could have left it right here like this, or I could have added some ribbon maybe around it. But what I ultimately did was take some markers and I added some highlights to all of the little patterns on the napkin, as well as around the outline of the box. And then I ultimately added a little outline. I thought everything needed to be a little bit darker on the bunny with the little Sharpie. Now comes the fun part. We're going to add the candy. What is your favorite candy? What would you add to a Snackle box? I did some of the Dollar Tree candy bars, as well as the M&Ms and the jelly beans. You could definitely add money to this. I think any older kid would absolutely love to get this little Snackle box full of money. But I thought it was an affordable alternative to the $6 Snackle boxes. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen these collapsible boxes at the Dollar Tree? I saw them and fell in love with all of the designs. And when I saw the green and white polka dotted, I was like, springtime, yes, please. And this really screamed Easter basket to me. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I feel like this would make a good size, and you could add like Easter grass. You could add really cute items to it, but I am going to start with just some tissue paper. I ultimately ended up putting a few gift items in this. I thought it would make a great adult basket as well. I put some puzzles in there, but this one I decided to add a little bit color. I just thought maybe a little bit of extra. It has this hole in the front, which is perfect for a bow. And I had some scrap Easter ribbon available from the bow that we made a couple weeks ago, which if you missed it, I will link that below as well. But I'm just going to add this little scrap bow here to the circle. There's like a hole right there. And I'm just going to use a zip tie to do so. So I'm threading it through the back of my bow and adding it here onto the little opening. Once I trimmed out all of the extra, I thought it was super cute, but still needed a little something. So ultimately, I went in with some buffalo check. How cute is that bow? I added some buffalo check napkins in lieu of tissue paper. Now, if you have tissue paper, that would be ideal and preferred, but sometimes we use what we have. And I had these really cute napkins, so I added those in here for extra. This is how it turned out. I actually really like the contrast of these two colors and competing patterns, but it may not be for everybody. So I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. I even think it would be a cute little box to add a plant to. What do you think? What would you add to this? Can you believe that started as just a simple collapsible box from Dollar Tree? I'm loving the idea of personalizing this with any bow for that little hole right here. So easy, so fun, and would make a really great gift box for any time of year. What do you think? I wanted to give you a few more alternatives for Easter baskets, and this little shower caddy or school supply caddy was a perfect solution. I think it would be so cute stuffed with Easter grass. What do you think? Also, I found these wire baskets. They are always a win, as well as this gold one. I thought both were really great alternatives. And I know this is unusual, but what about like this Stanley-like cup? They have these at Dollar Tree in the plus section. I thought they would be a great alternative too. Oh my goodness, my friend, look at all of these bags. They're so pretty, so colorful. These are all at the Dollar Tree, and they come 3 to a pack. We're going to use these white ones. I love trying to dress up these plain paper bags, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make these into an Easter basket of sorts. So for this one, I also grabbed some of these sticker letters from the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of wanted to have some kind of guide here, so I just went ahead and used a ruler to draw a couple of simple pencil lines to use to keep my letters straight as I'm sticking them onto the front of this paper bag. So I'm going to spell out, I speed it up for you because I don't want you to have to painfully watch me stick stickers on, but I started out, I was going to write Happy Easter, and I'm staggering the letters to make sure that they fit all the way across. Now you could measure, you could do all the things, but I'm not that person. In fact, I went ahead and changed the A to an O last minute. I had to spread everything back out a little bit further. But yeah, we went with Happy Easter instead. And I love, love, love that you can totally reposition these stickers as needed, however you want, because I mean, I changed my mind. A girl can change her mind. And so I spaced them out a little bit differently, and they still stuck just fine. Now, if you want to make sure they stay really well, you could always use a little bit of hot glue, I think, or some type of additional adhesive, but I didn't. I just left them on with just the sticker. Now, I had a pre-made bow that I made a couple weeks ago, and I did go ahead and use a zip tie to secure it there to the handles at the top of my Easter basket bag. And then I thought it would be really cute to add some tissue paper, and then I don't know. I just don't know what got into me. I thought maybe these cute little Dollar Tree bunny ears would be really cute on top. In hindsight, I feel like if I was going to do that, I could also add a little bunny tail to the bow. But here we go. Here's what we've got. I'm loving this look. It's so cute and fun, ready to stuff with your person's favorite candies, favorite toys, favorite gifts for Easter. And I hope you'll get creative with this. You could write anything on here with the letters. You could make it a really cute birthday bag. You could make it just a regular gift bag to somebody. I love the idea of putting Get Well on there. But for Easter, it's perfect. Happy Easter. And you can add the little bunny ears like this. Now, here is another view of the Easter basket bag. And I don't know, I'm in love with the bow. I'm in love with the ears. I think I'm a little bit low-key obsessed with this project, and I would love to know if it's one that you're going to try. You could use any of the colors of bags too that we saw. I hope that you love this. Let me know in the comments below. All right, hands down, you can't say this isn't the cutest little idea you've ever seen. So using those little stickers, we made Happy Easter, but you can personalize it with your person's name, any type of bow. Doesn't have to have the bling, but you know how much I love the bling. And the little bunny ears just to make it super cute. I don't know, my friend, is this one your favorite? I hope you love this idea. We are going to take a popcorn bucket. You could get this large one or even the tiny one would work, I think, just as well. And we're going to add some peel and stick wallpaper to it. Now, I'm not going to lie, I think this would have turned out a little better if we would have started out with either a layer of white chalk paint over that popcorn sign or even a piece of white vinyl. Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section has the plain white vinyl as well. But we went ahead and did the peel and stick wallpaper, and I just traced out that scalloped edge side so that we had a template to work with. Now, once I have this cut out, I'm just going to duplicate it. I'm going to make 2 sides. I'm only going to cover the 2 sides of the popcorn bucket. You could definitely cover all 4 sides. I think that would be cute too, but in the spirit of being thrifty, I decided to just do the 2 sides. So here I am cutting out the second side here. I love, love, love the scallop look on this. Now you could always freehand this and you could use the bucket as your template, but I thought it was easier to cut it out separately. So once I have the 2 pieces cut out, I'm going to add them to the popcorn sides and just peel and stick. It's that easy. I'm telling you, you're going to want to start at the bottom and then release as you go. Once you have it on there, that's really it. We're going to trim it out a little bit with the X-Acto knife. I get these at the Dollar Tree too, and I am obsessed with them because I think they make the project so fun. And that's really all there is to it. Once you have it all trimmed up, it is ready to be used as an Easter basket alternative. I love this idea. It's got so much room for so many goodies. If you have a kid that you like to give lots of things to, lots of toys, lots of big items, this is the perfect solution. I just added a little bit of tissue here and some candy, but there is so much room in this. I mean, it is a popcorn bucket after all, but I think it turned out like a really pretty spring bucket. I know you can see the popcorn through, but like I said, if you use some chalk paste or some white vinyl, I think it would fix it. Let me know what you think. Well, I guess you could say this is an Easter basket. So maybe you would traditionally get a basket anyway, but I felt like this was a little bit different shape with its shallow rectangular shape. More traditional than your regular Easter basket. And of course, I wanted to dress it up a little bit. So I'm taking this Dollar Tree ribbon. It's a very sheer pink, and I'm just going to braid it through, weave it through the middle section of holes in this little basket. It reminds me of a laundry basket. I don't know. What does it remind you of? It kind of looks like a bread basket. I don't know. There's so many things it could be used for. But we're going to make it into another Easter basket alternative. And I hope that you can get really, creative with this and think of like all the different colors of ribbons you could weave through all 3 sets of holes on this little basket. You could even add, I don't even know. Like, oh, you know what? You could add fabric. You could tie little fabric off into each of these holes and make it a fluffy fabric basket. There's just so many ideas. I like the idea also of adding some green, like the green faux grass to the bottom of this. Not that Easter basket grass, but that like turf looking grass. Cutting out a rectangular square and putting it down in the bottom of this basket would be so adorable. Doesn't that always happen? You look back and you're like, oh, I could do this or I could have done that. But for this one, we're just going to tie the bow in the front and then call it a day. Call it cute, call it done. I'm going back and just pulling it through. You can always fluff it out more, make it however you want. But for this one, I'm just going to tie a simple bow in the front, and then we are going to add some goodies. So for this one, I thought it would be pretty to add some really cute tissue paper. The tissue paper that I found had a scalloped edge. First, I'm jumping ahead of myself. First, we're going to trim the ribbon tails. All right. Now we're going to add the scalloped tissue paper, and this little pink peachy pink color was perfect to match my bow. And then I'm just going to add some goodies here. And so the fun part of adding goodies and creating videos like this is that my kids, or like actually I only have one at home right now, but get to get into this ahead of time. So most all of these goodies are already gone and put to good use. But think of all the things you could put in this cute little Easter basket. And what would you do different? Would you change anything? Or do you like the simplicity of this one? I think I like it. Okay, my friend, this one takes the cake. We've already emptied most of the gifts in here, and yeah, my kids got a hold of it. But look at the ribbon. You can personalize this with any color ribbon, any design. This little basket comes in multiple colors as well, but it's kind of just a little bit of a different take on their traditional Easter basket shape. What do you think? Now, I said number 5 was perfect for a teenager. I guess I meant number 6. This is an Easter basket idea I did a few years ago with a cooler, and I just monogrammed the front of it with a Cricut and added a ton of treats and goodies for Easter, including a couple of gift cards. Here they are side by side. I'd love to know, what do you think? All right, so how is that for 5 different budget-friendly ideas for creating an Easter basket this year that is super personable? If you like videos like these, consider subscribing to my channel as well as hitting that notification bell. That way YouTube is going to tell you every time I do one of these. And if you're feeling fancy, join my email list. That is where I share with you fun ideas every single week. All right, my friend, until next time, stay creative.